and I would be very glad if people did say that something that I had done had decided them to stop playing.
That incredible $200,000 win in the World Open has really fueled Pippa's ambitions in the game.
I want to win all of them. I'd like to be crowned Queen of Poker, please. On Saturday, I spent 2 hours trying to get one out that came out in the morning.
Fenton on the button now.
I've done that before.
And we're still in that first level.
Squeezing my eyeball.
I ended up with an eye that...
Liam passes 10-8 under the gun.
Around to the Bridge North bomber.
Yeah, he must be waiting for deuce 3 again, I think. Liam.
6,000.
Raised to 6,000 total. Pass.
I always feel like times we've been watching Daz Hickman that there's a lot more to his game than he's showing. He only shows what he needs to at the time in order to get through.
Yeah, he made a good pass in his heat, his semi, and he's made loads of raises, so he's got the game for sure.
And
Call.
that call from John McGill, I would think signal to me that
Check on the blind.
this is a man he wants to play flops against.
Well, it looks like it, don't it?
Hickman has hit this perfect top pair.
Okay, check to yourself.
I think he checked in the dark there.
12,000.
And wow, this will be unwise for McGill. He tries to put a raise in here. This is unwarranted, really, isn't it?
Well, he obviously fancies playing pots with this guy, Jesse. That's all I can think of.
He does make a raise here. Sometimes these things are good if they work,
36.
and really bad if they don't.
36,000 total.
Somewhere between the line of genius and madness. I mean, McGill is basically drawing dead right now. And he's just stuck 36,000.
He raised all in.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Jesse, with me here, if unless he puts him on a couple of diamonds, but if he thinks his king's good, make a nonsense out of calling, and he knows that John's going to bluff off a load more chips to him. If he thinks he's bluffing, you know.
Right.
But then I suppose he's got the fear of he might, if he puts him on a couple of diamonds, he don't want him to hit. But then if
There's
he
a
does
couple
that,
draws out there, aren't there?
yeah, if he does that, he's going to put the rest in for it, isn't he?
Yeah.
No.
You wish he had king queen.
You know John's capable. He's trying to make moves all the time. So
I know.
there's a great art to that, letting someone bluff off their chips or just blowing them out of
Don't even
the
trust
hand,
myself.
really.
Don't even trust.
Daz Hickman taking that, and all that true. The most mitigating factor there to me is that McGill, the 35,000 he just lost was a huge percentage of his stack.
Yeah.
And the ace king.
First level in the books. Looking at these chip totals and the action so far, what surprised you the most about the first level?
I know Nick ain't had that many cards. He's only had a couple of nice hands, but he was a lot more active in his heat and his semis. He seems to have been content. He's got the lead and maybe sit back for at least one level.
Sorry, group, no? Nice hand. Once the 10 came on yours, done.
I think William would be better off talking to the wall than trying to find out what Scott Fenton had. First so. Tell you what, it's a big mistake to forget about Nick Purcell.
Raised to 12,000.
After what we've seen.
You see how his timing's impeccable, Jesse, because he's done the raise before the hand before the kings. The kings he had 6-9, 6-9 suited, and he got out of. Now he's got 6-8 suited. Timing's everything in this game.
Yeah, and he's picking on Liam, who's feeling a bit bruised here. Wow. Liam could win this pot. It's 8,000 more. Surely he does.
First time for everything.
Call.
Flood picking off a flop here, 30,000 in the pot about,
Yeah.
and they've both missed it.
Check.
Although Persaud could use a 7 for the
Check.
straight. He's put the brakes on, smells danger. And
I think Liam would be betting this now. He's up and down
Check.
with a 2-3.
3 checks, and the
Well.
4th is a bet from
Small
Persaud.
bet.
20.
Sounds like 22,000.
You nice?
Huh?
Have you nice?
I never raised with aces.
Yeah. Okay.
That was 12.
Cool.
Excuse me, the
Oh.
bet was 12, was it? That's
I'm
Flood's
on
just called here for the
Absolutely
straight.
killed, eh?
Yes. Oh, what a card. Now,
Check.
Nick might be thinking this is a good card for him.
Yeah, Liam's hit the nuts, hasn't he?
Yeah.
25.
What? I mean, Liam will be praying and hoping that
Well, this
Persaud has
is-
just made about 3 aces.
I think he'll be using all his Hollywood acting skills here to get some more chips in the pot. Obviously, he won't get one.
See, it's easy.
Aces and tens.
It's easy. Aces and tens. How do you always know everybody's
I'll
hand?
tell you what, you could go all around the table and nobody would work this one out.
Thanks for the help.
I think I worked it out on the river.
Yeah.
That's a nice pot for him to pick up there.
It really was
Definitely outdrawn.
See,
What river
that's
did
put him into the chip lead.
So Liam Flood has got some chips, and he could be the one
Yes,
they don't
round of
want
best
to
here,
see
yeah.
get out front. The gentleman has opened the door and doffed his hat. Does he know how to close? And what's on the other side?
Welcome to the PartyPoker.com European Open 3. This has been a tough final. Only the best have made it to this round, and everyone wants to leave with the trophy under their arm and the winning check in their pocket. Let's get back over to the action.
Being that the blinds are also still low in relation to the chip stacks, it has kept the big bets out of the middle so far.
Pass.
It has, yeah. And she's got another nice hand here, small pair. Just
Some-
the call.
In some ways, this is just representing.
Ah, John Ace Jack. We haven't heard from him for a few hands.
This is a big
Means-
decision for
Yeah,
McGill. Yeah.
he can't call with the amount of chips he's got. He has to put a raise in.
It's all his red
Where's
ones.
18 total?
That's a raise of 14,000.
Oh, Liam's got a big hand here. Pair of jacks.
And that
Can you
is-
keep your reds at the front, please?
There's a
The
couple.
f- Yes, I put them at the front. They'll be in the middle in a minute.
Sorry.
Red blinds and fella.
And these are horrible cards of jacks. If someone puts a raise in, you got these.
Is it okay if I put some on top?
You know, you don't know whether to re-raise flat call here or anything.
Make it 60.
Yeah, you see.
He's made
Raised to
it.
60.
He's made a good decision. I mean, the fact that Liam's chip leader maybe influenced this, but it is danger. Oh wow!
Oh, look at this.
Oh wow! Look what Daz has picked up.
He must be thinking, come to daddy.
You know, Daz Hickman in his heat, was in a situation where there were queens, kings, and aces out before the flop.
Oh, well, I think you'd be remembering that, don't you?
Daz had the queens, and the kings
Right,
folded
right,
pre-flop, but he called and dogged the aces.
But if he thinks there's a couple of rag aces out there, he's got to come over the top to get rid of them. You know, and if he's up against, if he finds himself up against aces or ace king, then
Pass.
and someone flops an ace, he's unlucky.
Playing.
Well, he's just gone all in straight away.
He'll
He's
be
announced
ashamed.
all in, and
Ah,
Pass.
dear God.
I would have liked
that's
to.
exactly what McGill's thinking. The situation for McGill is that
Just a little.
he can triple up here if he wants to call, but with ace jack, is it worth it?
No, you know, he's got to put one of these on a massive pair and the other one the worst
After
way, an
this
ace
level.
king. So, you know,
Fine,
if he
fingers.
called it, he'd be clutching at straws.
Yeah, it was a lot of pain there for
Pass.
McGill, 42,000 more. And Flood, chip leader before this hand started.
I don't even think he'd call Jesse here.
Likes the jacks.
Still think he'll throw him away.
Who's that dunce coming up? Put a clock on it.